So here we are at the Stacker, McCloskey ST80 2014. We're doing our weekly greasing. We're going to start with the tail pulley on here. A little tricky to get to. These bearings are sealed bearings, so they get 2 pumps a week of the EP1 grease. Alright, tail pulley, ST80 again. Just going to clean it. Locate the grease fitting. Pumps. Alright, so for the weekly greasing, we did the tail pulley, both bearings. Now we're doing the head pulley. To do the head pulley safely, as you can see, we've folded up the head part of the conveyor to bring it lower to the ground. We'll now use a step ladder to access the grease fitting on the right and left side of the head pulley. Alright, so the morning pre-check on the McCloskey ST80. First thing you want to do, open up the side panel. You want to check your engine oil, make sure the level's good, check your battery cables, make sure there's no leaks. Again, your fuel gauge is in here. As you can see, our fuel tank's completely full. If it's anywhere below a quarter, you'd want to fill it up before using it. Alright, to start it, turn the key, wait a second, and now you want to, if it's cold in the morning, you need to turn the glow plugs on. So you hold the key to the glow plug, turns on. You have to give it anywhere from 10 seconds to a minute where you're just holding the key in that position. I'm going to go ahead and start it because it's warm today. You're running. Now to rev up the engine, the throttle is back in here. Turn that to the desired position. McCloskey ST80 2014. We're just checking the oil. Dipstick is found behind the radiator, back by the battery. Before starting every day, you want to check the engine oil level. As you can see, it's great. It's directly between those lines, which is where you want it. Just kind of check the engine overall for any oil leaks that might exist. Report any if you find any. When it comes time to start the engine every morning, turn the key halfway. If it's cold and you need the glow plugs, turn the key another position. And you can see the glow plug turns on. That kind of pre-warms the engine. So a quick stacker safety, this goes for any diesel powered stacker. You always have the safety pull cord, that's like an e-stop. If anything happens, you pull on this cord, trips the e-stop in here, it'll kill the full power to the whole unit, you're good to go. To reset that, simply you pull out that blue button, you'll hear a slight click, it's reset, go restart your engine, you're back in business. Alright, so every day on this stacker, you should just check the clearance between the conveyor belt and this bottom plate. Dirt tends to build up in there, which can cause wear on the belt. That's a daily / weekly thing to clean out. Only when the machine is safely turned off and locked out. Alright, so here we're going to teach you how to use the scale. This goes for any beltway scale that we have. In the morning, oftentimes you'll see the total from the day before. Clear that total. You want to press this button twice, double click, that clears your total. Now, obviously for the sake of the video, we don't have the belt running. You want the belt running at full operational speed. And then you do what's called a belt scale 0. So once a day, you want to zero out your scale to get it as accurate as possible. The way you do that, up here on the display, you press this 0, press it one time. It'll ask you to acknowledge, hit OK. And when the belt's running, it'll basically walk you through the steps how to do a 0. Click it a couple more times, accept the new 0, you're good to go for the day.